Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm finding myself in the deep hills of Spokane, Washington, again off grid, so I won't be taking any calls. Phone doesn't work out here. Not sure how long I'm going to be out here, but it is. Let me spin around and show you the mountains. Pretty amazing spot. Literally the last house on the road, well off the beaten path in the hills of Spokane. And we do have television, which is keeping up with the news, and unfortunately the huge spike in COVID cases across the country. You know, California, mandatory masks in public. And now I'm told tomorrow in Washington, mandatory. Misdemeanor fines of $1,000. So it's nice to be away from the cities. I know I'm a city guy, yes, but I love being out in the country. So maybe I'm a country guy. So I'm just gonna film a few things and add it to this. So at the end of this, I'll took some shots during the road. Boy, I tell you, I've never seen so much hay in my life. Driving from Seattle yesterday out here. It's really quite beautiful. We have a 4Runner, so I'm looking forward to driving the 4Runner out here. Shooting range, arsenal of guns, all kind of fun stuff. But so I'll get my walks again. I was walking in the city, but I don't know if I told you, walking along a beautiful path the other day in Seattle, along a lakeside off Aurora Boulevard. I'm not sure where that is in the city, but outside of downtown. And this guy, so rude. I was tired, so I turned around to go back the other way, and he starts screaming at me, calling me all kind of names. That he says, "There's only one direction. You can't walk the opposite way." So okay, I'll get off the path and go on the street. And one of the things I want to mention about that is you can't let rude people stress you. You can't let the weather stress you. You can't let traffic stress you. You can't let things out of your control stress you. Stress kills. As I've said before, my mother died from stress at 40. So stress will kill you. It'll age you, make you miserable. And stress is all your fault. People are stressed in traffic because they're late. It's not traffic's fault. You live in a big city. What do you expect? Yeah, I don't believe in being late either. But so I was talking about stress the other day to a buddy. Recalled some real amazing situations. I've been living in Marina Del Rey for about 12 years, and on Admiralty Way, little 2-lane high road around the marina, I like to glide to red lights. I don't believe there's any reason to rush to a red light because you don't get your destination any sooner by rushing to a red light. So I glide to red lights. Saves a lot of gas, brakes, all kind of different things. And this guy, I guess he was in a hurry to get to the red light so he could stop. And when I turned left, there were 2 lanes to turn left onto Via Marina, if you know the marina. And he pulled up next to me, rolled his window down, and cursed some really violent names at me. I think if he had a gun, he would have shot me. He wanted to ram the car into me. He was extremely violent. And of course, I don't let that bother me. I mean, most people will shout back and call the names back and things. You can't let people like that stress you. The guy's a complete fucking, excuse my language, moron. And you gotta let it roll off your shoulder. Because sometimes when you confront someone like that, back to them with some anger, if they have a gun, they're gonna shoot you. So it's better not to have confrontations. Let rude people go on their merry way. You know, a fantastic person, as you know, I'm Dr. Fantastic, will be kind. They'll let people in traffic, open doors for others. Oh, a little quail just flew by. Let me turn this around. This is a pretty cool view. So this is my first morning walk in Spokane. Off the grid. It's nice to be off the grid. You know, still got the internet though. Still do some work off the internet. What else do I want to talk about? Stress, yeah. Get rid of stress. Very, very unhealthy. And be kind to others, as fantastic people are. Be kind to others. Be considerate and friendly and polite and civil. Those are the good qualities of fantastic people. We now have 339 ambassadors of positivity. We need 339 million, but it's a start. Got a couple, 2,800 subscribers on YouTube, which is a start. We got Jordan, who I'm hoping is going to help me with social media. My T-Mobile expert. Great guy. It's a team effort, everybody. And please encourage other people to be fantastic. I'm distributing a flyer to corporations. It's called Good versus Fantastic. And it shows you how when you tell someone to have a fantastic day, how that'll benefit your business, your mental sanity, others, mental disposition. You know, it's a fantastic thing to be. Is kind to others, and when you say you're fantastic, it's about the kindest gesture you could be, or tell someone to have a fantastic day, because it makes them smile. That smile releases endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, as you all know, which relieve stress, which make you healthier, which make you live longer. Pretty interesting concept. I'm trying to get Starbucks. I'm going to go around the world, and every Starbucks I run into, and other chains, I will give my little flyer, which will be on my website soon. And it just says how important it is to be fantastic. So I might pick up a couple. I'm not sure I'm going to get any interviews lately, so, unless my uncle or aunt want to be interviewed. But this is beautiful. What have we got? We got a sign here. We're at the crossroads. This is whenever you come to a fork in the road, you got to decide which way to go. River Run and Quail Alley. Okay, signposts even in the hills. I'm going to go down Quail Alley. That was a quail. See, I know my birds. How about that? And they have pheasant. So in the next couple days, I'm going to do one of my cooking shows, and it's going to be with pheasant. So I'm looking forward to that. As you know, if you just search on YouTube under VEA Presents, Dr. Fantastic Cooking, you'll get lots of fantastic recipes. My famous pizza, my famous guacamole, all for free, just to help make the world a better place by encouraging families to cook together, teach the family, the kids, the husband, the wife to cook, get in the kitchen all together, plant some gardens. You know, if you've been listening to my advice 3 months ago when I started this is day 86 or 87. I'm going to check back. I lose track. Let me see here. I should know. Not a big number to remember. Let me see here. Nope, no internet. I think it's 87. Doesn't really matter number. It's just a daily update on what's going on in the world. I'd like to read this day in history. I did that the other day. Look at some Christmas trees. So I hope you're enjoying this walk with me. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and listening. And I hope really you're spreading the movement. It's more important to introduce how being fantastic is so much better than being good. Good's a 4-letter word in my book. It's no good. Pretty amazing trail. See that up ahead? That was what you would call probably a, what the hell is this? It's like a feeder of some sort. What is it? There's a heater underneath it. No idea what this is. Huh. I don't know. I have to find that out. Yeah, I'm always curious. I love being curious. But anyway, that thing above us is a hunting shelter. So you'd stay in there, and you can see there's gun turrets. So you could shoot your gun out and find some dinner. Oh, we have a creek going. I'm told it's the best water ever. We're drinking well water where I'm staying, and that is, see that? Look at this. Let's go up there and check it out. See if I could do this with one hand. Let me hold it there while I open up the door. And as I told you, 2 seats for 2 hunters. How cool is that? And that will allow them to not to scare their prey. Excuse the camera work there. I lock the door. Sort of like a lock. There we go. There we go. Nice and locked up. I don't know why you want to lock the door like that. Okay, so we've got a little stream here. Let's talk a little bit about COVID, the big spike. It's not social distancing, people. It's physical distancing. Just stay away from people for now. Look at this. Can't wait to take the 4-wheeler out. A lot less exercise. Okay, well, I don't want to bore y'all, but the thing with COVID is use it as a positive thing in that you're going to spend more time with your family. What I don't really get is if everybody's tested negative for, let's say, an event, why not have a bigger crowd? They all tested negative. And then I heard they're doing drive-ins. And they're limiting 4 people that know each other to a car. That doesn't make any sense. Driving with a mask on makes no sense. I saw a test the other day, how much oxygen you're getting when you're wearing the mask, and it's not healthy, for one. We've heard reports of people blacking out from lack of oxygen while driving. That's not too healthy. People jogging and bicycling with masks, that doesn't, to me, this is just my opinion, doesn't make sense. You're limiting your oxygen, especially if you're panting while jogging. I'm panting just walking. I'm out of shape. I wonder how far this path goes. I'll go a lot farther with it when I drive the 4-wheeler next day or so. Well, Thursday, 25th of June. Oh, the stars are out last night. You know, when you're away from the city, you really get to enjoy the stars. When I was in the CBD farm last week, I saw a shooting star. That was pretty cool. Last night I did not. And, well, I'm going to sign off now. It was 10 minutes of just a little chat. I'll throw some videos behind this so you can see the drive. The beautiful drive from here. Leaving Seattle, the majestic mountains, they were so huge. Oh, so many trees. Then it converted into plains and a lot of hay. It seems like it's the hay capital. I'm told it's the wheat capital. Well, guys, what do you think? I hope you're enjoying this. I do this for your enjoyment. Because how often do you get to see this kind of a sight living in the city? I don't think too often. And most people live in cities, of course. Okay, this is Dr. Fantastic signing off. Everybody, have a fantastic weekend coming up. Well, I'm driving through Ellensburg, and well, I tell you, this is hay country. Lots of fields and hay, huge mountains of hay, stockpiles, and some cows. And basically, it's time for harvesting. There's all the equipment's out there, baling the hay. A lot of hay. So that's Ellensburg for you. Wow, look at that view, everybody. Yeah, that's a pretty view. The mountain, it looks like they have a little statue. That's pretty cool. It just amazes me how the scenery can change within the hours. From huge mountains, huge forests, to big plains of hay, to just open space like this. It's just amazing. Such a huge country. Well, if you thought I was off grid when I spent 3 days in Glendale, Oregon, this puts this puts it to shame. I'm still. Their mailbox is a mile away from their home, and this is their driveway, basically. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Love being in the country. Get away from the city. Can't wait to see the stars again tonight. So, this is Spokane, Washington, everybody. Let's see what happens in Spokane.